Hello and welcome. Today, we're talking about a big new law that just passed in the United States. It's called the One Big Beautiful Bill. It was signed into law in July of 2025. Some people say it's great for families, others say it could cause real problems later on. So let's take a closer look at what this new law means for you and your family. We'll talk about what's good, what's not, when changes happen, and what steps you can take right now to get ready. What is the One Big Beautiful Bill? The One Big Beautiful Bill is a new law that changes many things at once. It changes taxes, healthcare, food programs, and energy rules. Some parts give money back to working families, but other parts take away programs that help people who need support. This law is very big. It will help some people now, but may hurt them later. Let's look at what's inside. Part 2. The good things in the bill. There are parts of the law that help lower and middle-income families. Here are some of the good changes. First, lower taxes. If your family makes under $50,000 a year, your taxes are going down. You could save hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Second, no taxes on tips or overtime. If you work in a restaurant or get paid extra for extra hours, that money will not be taxed anymore. Third, more money for parents. The child tax credit is getting bigger. Some families with kids could get up to $5,000 more each year. Fourth, no taxes on Social Security. If you're retired or on a fixed income, this means you get to keep more of your money. Fifth, help with adoption and childcare. If you adopt a child or pay for daycare, you can get more back at tax time. Sixth, car loan relief. You can now deduct some of the interest from your car payments on your taxes. All of these changes sound great, but there's a catch. Most of these benefits will end after 2028, unless new laws are passed to keep them. Part 3. The problems in the bill now. Let's talk about the parts of the bill that may cause problems for families in the future. The biggest cuts are to healthcare. Medicaid, which helps people with low incomes get medical care, is losing over $1 trillion. That's 1,000 billion. Many people will have to work a certain number of hours or be in job training to keep their Medicaid coverage. That means millions of people could lose their health insurance. The bill also cuts the food stamp program, also called SNAP. This program helps families buy food when money is tight. SNAP is being cut by 20%. That means fewer people will get help, and those who do might get less money. Another big change is to health insurance. The bill ends discounts and support from the Affordable Care Act. This could leave 4 to 8 million people without insurance by 2028. The law also removes money for clean energy programs. That may lead to higher gas and electric bills for families, especially those with low incomes. Finally, the bill will add about $3 trillion to the national debt. Experts say this could lead to higher interest rates and more problems for the economy later on. Part 4. When do these changes happen? Here's a quick timeline of when these changes take place. July 2025. The tax cuts and new benefits begin. 2026 through 2028. Some of the temporary tax breaks start to go away. 2027 through 2029. Medicaid cuts and work rules begin in many states. SNAP changes also roll out during this time. After 2028, most of the good tax perks will end unless Congress takes action. Part 5. What can you do to prepare? Now that we know what's coming, here are 6 things you can do right now to protect your family. 1. Adjust your paycheck. Update your W-4 form at work. This helps you get more money in your paycheck each month instead of waiting for a big refund during tax season. 2. Build an emergency fund. Try to save at least $500 in case you lose benefits or face a surprise bill. 3. Look into health insurance options. If you use Medicaid or get help paying for insurance, start learning about your state's programs now. You might need to switch later. 4. Cut your energy costs. Use LED lights, unplug unused electronics, and check for weatherproofing programs or energy help in your area. 5. Pay off high-interest debt. Use any extra money you save from tax cuts to pay off credit cards or loans. That way, you'll be better prepared if prices go up later. 6. Stay informed. Follow your local Medicaid and SNAP offices online. Each state will make its own choices, so stay updated on the rules where you live. Part 6. What happens next? This bill is now the law. But many of the hardest changes won't happen until 2027 or later. That gives us time to get ready, but not much. Elections in the next few years could change what happens next. Some people will fight to keep this law. Others will try to undo it. Either way, it's clear that families need to prepare now. Final thoughts. Before we end, let's think about this. What happens when parents lose food help for their kids? What happens when older people lose healthcare they depend on? What if the tax savings you get today cause bigger problems tomorrow? The One Big Beautiful Bill gives with one hand but takes with the other. It's up to us to be ready. So talk to your family, share this information, ask questions, get involved, and when the time comes, vote for what matters to you. Thank you for listening. Stay informed, stay strong, and take action today because your future may depend on it.